Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with reading Psalm. I'm going to read Psalm 50 today. I'm going to read it, Psalm 50, a Psalm of Asaph. The mighty one, God, the Lord, speaks and summons the earth. From the rising of the sun to the place where it sets. From Zion, perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Our God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather to me my considerate ones, who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for God himself is judge. Hear, O my people, and I will speak. O Israel, and I will testify against you. I am God, your God. I do not rebuke you for your sacrifices, or your burnt offerings which are ever before me. I have no need of a bull from your stall, or of goats from your pens. For every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird in the mountains, and the creature of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine, and all that is in it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice thank offerings to God, fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. But to the wicked, God says, what right have you to recite my laws, or take my covenant on your lips? You hate my instruction, and cast my words behind you. When you see a thief, you join with him. You know in your lot with adulterers. You use your mount of evil, and harness your tongue to deceit. You speak continually against your brother, and slander your own mother's son. These things you have done, and I kept silent. You thought I was altogether like you, but I will rebuke you and accuse you to your face. Consider this, you who forget God, or I will tear you to pieces with none to rescue. He who sacrifices thank offers honor me, and he prepares the way so that I may show him the salvation of God. So this is the Psalm 50. The tone is I think it's a lot of quotation marks, which means the quoted from God. So it's kind of the God rebuking or discipline or claim, declaration. What kind of people please me? What kind of people I'm going to punish or dispute? So it's kind of very sermon. The tone to me is kind of sermon. It's not like either anguish or cheerful. This is because use God's word, God's thought to speak out. So I'm going to go over one by one. Oh, the mighty one, God the Lord, speaks and summons the earth. From the rising of sun to the place where he sets. From Zion, perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Our God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and earth, that he may judge his people. And then this is a comma and quotation mark. So after this paragraph will be the word from God. So basically this is a saying that God is mighty, speaks, summons the earth, and from the east to the west, from the Zion, and shine forth around the Zion, mountain Zion, the holy land. And God comes, will not be silent, and fire devours before him, around him a tempest rage. So it's kind of the fire with anger. And he summons the heavens above and the earth, and he may judge his people. So he starts to speak. He starts to judge. Hear, O my people, and I will speak. O Israel, I will testify against you. I am God, your God. So this is kind of angry, like a fire, rage of fire, start to say it. I do not rebuke you for your sacrifices, or your burnt offers, which are ever before me. So I do not really speak because of your sacrifices or because your burnt offerings. I have no need of a bull from your stall or goats from your pens. For every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on the 1,000 hills. So regardless whether you sacrifice your bull or your goat, they're all mine. So I know every bird in the mountains and the creature of the field are mine. So everything is His, is God. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine and all that is in it. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine and all that is in it. So if I need something, I don't need to tell you probably, because the world is mine and all that is in it. Which means if I'm hungry for the goat or a bull, I'll just go get it because they're mine. I don't need to let you know. So this is the power of sovereign power, above all, knowing everything, above all, beyond human capacity. Nobody can do this, regardless you go to church or not going to church, you worship or not worship. An individual, anyone cannot claim that I am the God like this. This is set the power above anybody. This is the superior, sovereign power above the human individual, any individual human. Do I eat the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice thank offerings to God, fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call upon me in the days of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. So it's not I need your sacrifice, but you are obligated to sacrifice and to give thanks, and then call upon me when days in trouble. I will deliver you. You will honor me. So this is again, this is saying that the power of superior, sovereign power beyond human, beyond anybody. Nobody can claim this kind of power. The king or the priest or the believer or non-believer, or nobody can do this. Only in the God's name. I think the God can do this. But to the wicked, God says, what right have you to recite my laws and to take my covenant on your lips? You take my instruction, cast my words behind you. When you see a thief, you join them, throw in your lot with adulteries. So these are the wicked people. They deceitful, and they're not following instructions. They join the thieves. They join the adulteries. And use the mouth to speak evil, harnish tongue to deceit, constantly against the, fight among the families. And so as God, I know this. I know your heart. I know the heart of human. I know the behavior of human, but I'm silent. So this is kind of rebuking Israel. I think it's not just the Israelites. Everybody in the world had this kind of, each group of people have this kind of behavior. And then either you can find this in the church group, or going to church or not going to church, or believe or not believe. But these are, it's not just for one group or one people. It's among groups of people. So it's not specific to anyone. That's how you take it, you accept it, and to follow the instruction. But I will rebuke you, accuse you to your face, even though I'm silent, but I will. Consider this, you who forget God, and I will tear to pieces with none of rescue. He who sacrifices thank of offerings honor me, and he prepares the way so that I may show him the salvation of God. So this is saying that those who had modest heart, humble in front of God, continue to give thanksgiving, thankful, then I will show his way for salvation. So again, this is the Psalm of Asaph, Psalm 50. The tone is very solemn, declared the power of sovereign beyond any people, any person. So it's directly from God to individual. Nobody is higher, nobody is lower. Even though you're going to church, you do not go to church, you're priest or you're king, or you ordinary people, or you rulers. It's the same at this moment. So that God set up the sovereign power beyond the above everybody, and calling for the righteousness, calling for the good behavior, calling for the heart of thanks, graceful, and calling for the loving brothers and sisters and families. So this is the Psalm 50. I'm going to stop here. You can read it and interpret in your own way. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.